I'm Grant Patterson. We're about to watch my blind what if part. All like I think Corey and Ronnie's voices were definitely like in there, and maybe we used something, but I didn't know until the premiere, which was like pretty dope. There is like the little like gay comment in there, which I didn't watch, I haven't watched this part in ages, but then I was like, I hope that doesn't offend anyone. Like I had nothing to do with the script, but it's in there regardless. It was just one of those things where it was just sick to see, like, super, like it was a surprise. I think Mark McKee did the artwork too as well. I could be wrong, but either way, I was pretty psyched on it. This is like one spot that I definitely like knew that was in Australia and I wanted to skate. I'd also seen like Evan Hernandez like film a line there. I think it was in Bloom. And it might even been his first line in his part, but nollie front foot flips are a little bit strange. This last line there is kind of funny too. My homie pointed it out like a long time ago. You can't even see the stairs. Definitely enjoy skating training when I can. I'm not like, I'm not saying I'm the greatest at it, but I do enjoy it. Nollie front crook, this is when I was still on bootleg actually. He was there at Bassett, I'd been there. He was there that day, same with Bash and Salbonzi, and I'm pretty nervous to like skate around, like especially dudes at that time. They were like the biggest. Zared's always been one of my favorites still to this day, and I think Zared had like cornrows in and like a Los Angeles Lakers jersey. I think it was like around the time when he did the boneless down to 16, which is pretty gangsta that he did that shit. This is like normal, I guess, like kind of Canadian spot. It's like a 4 block in the dirt. Any football or basketball jersey are probably my favorite clips I've ever had me. This rail is the biggest rail I ever skated. Yeah, I was in Australia as well. The next day, too, like I ended up getting my arm broken, like walking home from a bar. To make the story short, this dude was like 7 foot, like, he was a big dude and he just basically tossed me and I landed, pulled all the nerves in my arm and shit. Me and Weiss were in the hospital, like, and they're like, I was on like morphine, they're like pulling my arm back together. I remember it being pretty like, oh man, like this was like my time to like get tricks. Weiss was like, dude, you just nollie board slid at 13, like you're good. And I was like, thanks man, like all fucked up on morphine, like the fucking look back at the camera. I think I just didn't think I was gonna land it and was like kind of clowning, and so I looked at the camera like I was hard, but I ended up landing it, so we used it. Wasn't like, check me out or something, but I guess it kind of definitely looks that way. It's funny now. Another nollie front foot flip. I remember going there and I saw Appleyard, like, dude, he nollie flips it and then ollie's out in the flip. I think it's flip sorry, and just like wanting to do something, and I think that's like the one thing I got away with doing. This is actually my first bootleg ad. This was one spot that I was like, can we please go to this spot? Because it's like an OG Paulo Diaz like guy spot. I just remember being super hyped on this clip. Probably more the fact that it's like the OG spot and I had a Dodgers shirt on. Not so much the trick. Like you didn't even have to like clear a gap. It just looks like there's a little grass gap. It's more like a drop to flat. Yeah, and then this nollie flip, which I definitely one of the highlights for me skating in general. Not that it was like fun jumping down. I actually did it the week before. I wish I could like ask Weiss and be like, because I know he probably has it. I nollie flip it and I'm wearing like because I went the week before and I nollie flipped it second try actually, and I'm wearing like a Raiders like long sleeve, which is random, but the reason why we went back was because the dude who shot the photo, which I won't throw under the bus, he like missed. I don't know why he would shoot a sequence anyways, and I don't know. he tried to shoot a sequence and he missed like the first like 5 frames. So he like got me when I'm catching the board. And whatever, I landed and I was psyched. Like even the footage was fine, but CU Trin actually hit up Weiss and like was like, yo, I heard Grant did that, or whatever way it went, like whether Weiss hit him up, and he was just like, dude, if he's down to go back, like I'll shoot it with him. And I think I was kind of like promised cover, but that it didn't happen. But like, not that I'm bummed on that, because I'm still stoked I got to shoot it with CU Trin, and I did it probably better. The second time took me 10 tries. I remember like I kind of like slightly cracked my base plate too, but yeah, it was a good day. Like Krieger was there, Aaron Artist, and fuck man, like all these times were super rad. Like I hope I don't sound like I'm bummed on any of it, because it was, I would, you know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't like change it for the world in a sense. Maybe a couple of tricks here and there I'd take out, but it is what it is.
This is dedicated to the ones who kept fronting, the ones who try to disimpose how, oh no, just cause you had low, see now I got dough, and I'm paid up my rectum, meaning my backbone, grab the mic, flip a mad script to your dome, suckers, I kick them like Taekwondo, yes, hello, from head to toe, the lecture.